Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of Trillion Media, and I'm here today live from Santa Clara, California. I'm here at the Brandon Bouchard event, one of my mentors, and that's something I do sometime once a year to make sure that while I'm teaching, I need to keep learning. Because if you stand still in your learning journey, you will not be able to keep teaching people. You have to go to the best of the world in your field, and then learn something new to be able to teach. Because when you teach something, you learn something twice by teaching. And when I was flying from Atlanta to California, I was on the plane and using my computer. So let me put that post. A lot of my friends already heard this post before, where I'm talking about the $50,000 salary illusion. And I have so many requests, so many reposts, I cannot even count on social media for the last 3 days. So I decided to do a video to explain what I did this. First of all, I don't want to complain people or undermine people who are working hard. I'm working hard myself. So I don't want you to think that, you just try to bash people who got a job. No, I still have a job and my business. So I'm not here to bash people who got a job or who like their job. What I try to do is really to teach people how to understand that your salary is not your security. Your job is not your security. I want you to appreciate your job, but as much as you appreciate your job, I want you to have something else to do to create what we call passive income or active income. To find a way to sell something. I don't care if you sell some cookies or if you want to sell some water, but you have to find a way to sell something. Because especially when you live in the United States, this is an American dream, and you always have to do different things like that to make sure that when you create only your job, after the job you have to create a system. So when I was talking about the $50,000, because most people, that's a big number. Say, oh my God, I'm not making $50,000. I remember when I was in college, I said, if I make $50,000, I'm good. Because back then I was thinking like a student. I mean, maybe get a condo, maybe paying $600 a month back then. I get a car, and I'm good. But, back then I was not married. I didn't think about daycare, kids, and different, dynamics that you need to have. And I did that just to let you know, if you go back to the post, that you will have $15,000 cash flow or less. That thing came up to me after a Bible study from my church, when I heard clearly the voice of the Lord say, start doing videos, start teaching about what you know. I said, what do I know, Lord? He said, you've been traveling all around the world, your life, and your dad was a businessman. You know the basic of business. Teach them. I said, okay. So I didn't really know how to get on YouTube and all these type of things. I was new. I said, my God, how am I going to be able to do that? Who's going to teach me that? So big shout out to my friend Corey B, who's going to my church, and I asked him, say, hey man, how can I take a video and put it on YouTube and give me some pointers, and I put the stuff down. And it was like in 2007. Today is 2015. I've been producing more than 600 videos for myself and my clients all around the world in different languages. But it just starts with a realization that my salary was not enough. And even when I think about that, it was crazy. And I took a piece of paper, I started writing down my expenses and everything I have to pay every month. And I realized that every year, after I pay all my bills, I have $600 left. $600, can you believe that? That's what I have. So I said, my salary was not, and back then I was making 20-some a year. I said, my God, $600? And then I divide. Oh my God, I divide $600 by 12. And then I found out that I'm making $55 cash flow every month. $55 after I pay all my bills. I said, something got to change. I don't care if I have to go sell water tomorrow morning or cookies, but my life needs to change. And that's what I want you to understand. It's not to bash people working hard or let you know $50,000 is no money. It was just an example. Some people said, oh boy, you don't talk about saving, or you don't talk about, we can talk about all that. but I want to go to the basic of things. What are the basic? So until you understand the basic, you will not be able to take your business as an urgency. You will feel like you have time, or I don't have to have a business. I got a great job. Why I need a business? I got my 401k. I will let you know that cash in a bank is not a security. You need to generate cash on automatic. I don't care if it's $100 coming to you automatically, 200, 400, 500. If you don't have something that you save as a first step to give you some extra cash so you can reinvest and save or multiply that money, your salary is not a guarantee. A good job is an illusion. Now, if you have a good job and it's your passion, good for you. But you need to find that. Somebody said, like, Darcy, everything is not about the money. I know everything is not about the money. But when you have the right amount of money, you can now think straight. You can do a lot of things better. You can enjoy yourself. You can travel. You can have vacation. And then with a proper balance, you can really open your life to more options. So, it was not to bash people. Oh my God, I have some crazy inboxes and comments like, what do you think you are? No, I will just let you know to stop believe the hype. $50,000 is your salary, is not your cash flow. You have to understand what we call income versus expenses, and the result is cash flow. That's basic business. So yes, you can save 10% of your salary, 5%, 20% if you want. Yes, you can invest in some stock of your company. Yes, you can invest in real estate. Yes, you can invest in my course, how to produce and monetize any video content. The link is right below that video. Yes, you can do all that, but I don't want you ever to think that your job is your security. I don't care who you work for. You can work for your first cousin. If your first cousin have a change of mind, you're in trouble. So it's not about working in family. Or I know the supervisor told me that he got me. What? He got you. The supervisor can be fired tomorrow. You can bring him as many as coffee, you can, and cookies to be nice to him. If he gets fired, guess what's going to happen to you? You have to now find somebody else to be, nice to. So stop all that madness. Invest in a coach. Read a book. Watch a webinar. Go get an online course. Try to change your life. We're all there in a journey. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm on my way though. So I want you to hear for somebody who's going through the journey. I don't want you to say, oh, he's talking like that. Does he got money, man? How much money he's making? I guarantee you, I'm far away from what I want to do, but I'm not where I used to be, by far. I used to work in a job, if you want some numbers, I used to make $200 every 2 weeks. Now, people pay me for 1 hour, and they pay me $300. I'm not even there watching a course online with somebody from India buying my course. And I learned that from Brendan Bouchard. That's why I'm here, to this event, to learn more. So what are you willing to do to learn more? And I'm not here to attack you. It's just, for you to think about basic stuff. Just cut the TV. The TV will not help you. Stop watching all this time and wasting your time. And we finish with that story. Bill Gates, when he's walking down the street, if he see $100 on the floor, if he stops to try to catch the $100 on the floor, he will be able to get that $100. He said, like, yeah, it's great. But guess what? For Bill Gates, for him to stop and get $100 while he's walking, if he stop what he's doing and bend down to get that Benjamin, he will lose $250,000. But obviously, it was the right thing to do. But how many things you doing in your life that you keep doing will make you lose time and therefore money? Learn the most powerful things for you to be focused. We are in March 2015. You got your New Year's resolution. You were happy and excited. Now it's time for you to reset yourself and say, you know what? I will keep going after my dreams. And for that, I will invest in my personal development. I will pray more. I will help my church more. Do whatever is going to make you feel better. So when you're in better mood, you get more creative. That's it. I just want to share that with you. Okay, so don't get mad about $50,000, but just do something about it. If you get mad, be mad to do something about it. That's why I'm here in California, because I didn't like my financial situation, so I decided to do something about it. So that's why I was able to do something who got nothing to do with my degree in network security, to create something from my mind to the marketplace and sell it for $300, and I don't have to be there. I can be proud of it because I work hard at it. What are you willing to do to change your life? Thank you so much. This is Darcy Ogandaga. I'll see you next time. Bye.